Today we are going to think about harvest, and I'm going to read you a story. Thank You for a Loaf of Bread. It's quite an old book, but it's a story I've read a lot of times and I liked it. So I did a little bit of research and managed to get it on Amazon. So even though it's an old book, I like the story, and I think it reminds us a lot about what we're thinking about to do with harvest. Mark went to a corner shop to buy a loaf of bread. "Thank you, shopkeeper, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank me," said the shopkeeper. "I only kept the bread until you bought it. You must thank the one who gave me the bread." So Mark went to say thank you to, I wonder who he went to say thank you to. The delivery man. "Thank you, delivery man, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank me," said the man. "I only took the bread in my van to the shop. You must thank the ones who baked it." So Mark went to say thank you to the bakers. "Thank you, bakers, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank us," said the bakers. "We only bake the bread from flour. You must thank the ones who gave us the flour." So Mark went to say thank you to the millers. "Thank you, millers, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank us," said the millers. "We only ground the flour from the grains of wheat. You must thank the ones who brought us the grains of wheat to grind into flour." So Mark went to say thank you to the grain carriers, the trucks and the ships that carry the grain. There's been a lot in the news at the moment, hasn't there, about the lorry drivers, how important they are for getting us things on our shop shelves. "Thank you, carriers, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank us," said the lorry drivers and the train drivers and the ship captains. "We only brought the grain to the mill. You must thank the one who gave us the grain." So Mark went to say thank you to the grain store people, all of the people who look after the grain in the store. "Thank you for my loaf of bread, store people." "Don't thank us," said the store people. "I only hold the grain until it is needed. You must thank the ones who gave me the grain." Goodness. So Mark went to say thank you to the farmer. "Thank you, farmer, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank me," said the farmer. "I only planted and harvested the grain. You must thank the ones who grew into the wheat grains." So Mark went to say thank you to the seeds. "Thank you, seeds, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank us," said the seeds. "We needed other things to make us grow. You must thank them." I bet you know what that is. So Mark went to say thank you to the soil, the rain and the sun. "Thank you, soil, rain and sun, for my loaf of bread," said Mark. "Don't thank us," they said. "You must thank the one who made us." So Mark went and said thank you to God. And Mark said this prayer: "Thank you, God, for making the soil, rain and sun, and for the seeds that grow, and for the farmers, and the grain store people, and for the carriers," remember the lorry drivers, "and the ship pilots and captains, and the train drivers." He said thank you to the millers. Thank you, God, for the bakers, and the delivery man, and the shopkeeper. Thank you, God, for my loaf of bread. Now, you might not believe in God, but I think there's lots of people that we need to say thank you to at Harvest. Thank you to all of the people who get our food into the shops. And thank you, of course, to all of our grown-ups who make sure we have food at home to eat. Not everybody is as lucky as we are at Claygate. And I think it's lovely that so many of you have already brought in donations that we'll give to help people locally to us who maybe aren't as lucky. It's really important to remember that not all children in all countries have a loaf of bread, and we should be respectful of our food. It's such a shame when good food is put in the bins, and that's why all of the grown-ups do encourage you to eat your lunch. It's good for your brain, but it's also good for you, and it's a shame to waste it. So happy harvest, everybody. I'm looking forward to hearing your songs. Bye.